Okay folks, so just continue on from the last video, I was inputting new choices there. So just, I suppose, make sure that when you do change around your options and fill in your entire list, I won't do it now, but it'll take too much time, but you'll be filling in the full 8 options that you have there in whatever order you're happy with. Just make sure that you kind of save it at the bottom by clicking continue with course changes. So that's all of your choices there, and you can change them as often as you like right up until the 1st of July. So I just want to focus this video now just on the other parts of the application. There's quite a bit still to go through with you. So the first thing I want to show you is this correspondence section. This is actually a new section on the application that has just sort of appeared this year. Essentially it is what it says it is. It's correspondence from the CAO to the student and vice versa. So basically any emails or anything the student has done with their application will go here as a kind of record of correspondence. So if I go view communications history, for example, this shows me all the changes and everything I've done on my application on this date at this time. Okay, so it'll tell you, when you changed your options, if you added in an option, all that kind of thing. So all your communications that you've had with CAO will appear here. So it's just very, very handy to know. And if I click contact details, or sorry, I'll just go out of that again. Yes, if I click contents over here, it just shows me in more detail that essentially the CAO acknowledges receipt of me changing my options. So again, it's just a record of you going in and changing options on your CAO. So they never had this before, but it's a really handy tool just so that the CAO knows what you've done when you've logged in and that you have a record of all the changes and stuff you've made. So again, it limits error. And again, this is just a made up one because it's the demo version, but when you do your real application, you will get a letter stating that the CAO acknowledged receipt of this. Okay, so again, really, really important little section there for yourselves. Then we have the SUSI section. So most students will be applying to get a maintenance or fee grant from the government, essentially, or from SUSI. So if you are a SUSI candidate, or if you're going to be applying to SUSI, you need to click this modify maintenance fee grant application status. And all you need to do is simply click that yes, you would like CAO to provide your details to SUSI on your behalf. Now you will still have to do the separate SUSI application, but the CAO and SUSI aren't necessarily directly linked, so you do need to click that you want details to be shared, I suppose, by SUSI from the CAO. Okay, and we can just click update. Are you sure you've requested CAO provide details to SUSI about your grant application? Yes, okay. So if you scroll on down, then we have exemptions. So again, this will only be relevant to students that are exempt from Irish, for example. So if you are exempt, again, the CAO does not automatically know students that are exempt, so you need to click this button here, modify exemption status. And again, it's a simple tick the box exercise. Yes, I'm applying for an exemption. Okay, and again, really important to tick all of these options because they may cause problems the further on down the line if you don't tick. Okay, because the information relevant to each student will not be accurate. Then if you scroll down, you'll have your qualifications and assessment section that you would have filled out previous. So all your secondary schools will be there. And the 2020 Leaving Cert exam will be there. Again, if you notice an error here in, say, the names of the schools you've attended, or if you forget to add in a school that you attended, you can always click modify and re-input the information there. Okay. And we will keep going. This section is not relevant to any student from CAO this year, so we can skip the mature section. Finally, then we have the dare and the here section. So if a student wishes to disclose a disability or specific learning difficulty, or if they're applying through the dare access program, which they will know about, they again need to click this section. And it's a simple tick the box exercise. So yes, they wish to disclose a disability. And again, there's no point sending off all your dare information and your documents if you haven't ticked this section of the application. You have to do this, otherwise the dare office will not consider your application. Even if you send all the paperwork, you must tick that you're disclosing the disability or SLD. Update. Okay. And then finally, It's very same story with the HERE, which is higher education access route. So again, lots of students near Lakela will be applying through the HERE program, but again, you need to go into this section and you need to answer a few questions. So if you're applying for HERE, we're assuming that your total family income is less than the HERE limit, which we can see is there. So you click yes here. Do you wish to be considered for HERE? Yes, you do. Update selection. Okay. And again, we know that there's separate applications and a bit more work for HERE, DARE and SUSI that you still have to do. But the most important bit is that you've ticked yes to all the necessary boxes in it. And again, with the exemptions as well. And that is the main parts of the CAO application. And that is it there. And again, you can log in and out as many times as you want. Add courses, take away courses, modify things. No problem at all. So for now, we'll just log out. And again, from now on, if you want to log into your application and add in choices or change anything, you now go to My Application, the red button up here, and you log in with your 8-digit CAO number, date of birth, and password. And that's it. Thanks, folks.